it's your girl Pepe and I'm back with another video, and today we're doing another makeup review. We're trying out a new brand that I recently got PR from, and this is Jordana Ticia. They sent me their 2-in-1 pressed powder and loose powder duo, and they also sent me their 2-in-1 pressed powder bronzer and their cream bronzer. So I'm gonna try these out and see how they work out, and tell you guys about my thoughts and feelings about it. I already been using this a little bit, but I didn't really use it to the fullest, and I recently just got this, so it's not really a first time. I mean, it is pretty much like a first time for the bronzer, but anyways, I want to talk to you guys about these products and try it out. So I pretty much already have my base on. I have my concealer on already. I should have put my concealer on later so that way, or during this video, but I'm mainly trying to focus on the setting powders. But let's go in with the 2-in-1 duo. So what's really cool about this product is the fact that you twist it off like this, and you have the loose powder right here. And then what's really cool about it as well, you pop this open, the top open, and you have the pressed powder on right there as well with a mirror too. So this is actually really great for on the go. I know a lot of people, they love to like set their under eye with a loose powder and then go on top of it with a pressed powder. I do it all the time. You all know I love to do it with my Sephora Micro Smooth. That's like my baby. But we're gonna get into this and see how it works out. So they sent me the color caramel, and I just want to tell you a little bit about this product, and I'll put the prices and everything on the screen if I didn't do that already. So this product sets and brightens dark deep skin tones, the caramel. This product is vegan, and it comes with a loose setting powder to set and mattify, and a pressed powder to brighten under the eye, and one neat compact, which is neat. So step one, they said set the skin with the loose powder. They said they recommend using a damp brush or a damp beauty sponge or a fluffy brush. And then number two, you brighten the under eye with the pressed powder or anywhere else where you want to have, highlight on your face. So let's get into this. I'm going to just blend out my under eye a little bit because it's looking kind of crazy. I love the way it makes my skin look really smooth. Like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Like it definitely really smoothed out my skin on this side. But I'm gonna zoom in a little bit closer. Let me just set the other half of my face. Okay, this is my face up close and personal. So this is the side with the setting powder, and my skin looks really, really smooth compared to this side. Like I feel like it definitely like smoothed out my texture. I feel like it evened out my skin tone. I feel like it definitely did a lot. I don't know if you can see the difference. Like I feel like I can see the difference. Like my under eye looks so smooth compared to here. Very, very smooth. So I'm liking this powder so far. Like I said, I did play with it a little bit, but I didn't really get to play with it. So I'm gonna set the other side with the setting powder as well. But I love the way it definitely improved my texture, and it made my under eye look really smooth. Also ignore my wig. My wig looking really crazy. It's not glued down. I just kind of threw this on because I have to like finish a TikTok video that I forgot to film last night. So yeah, my wig looks kind of crazy. Don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me. So then right now I'm gonna go in with the pressed powder part of the duo. So the loose powder and the pressed powder are very, very soft, like super soft. Like the texture is nice. It's very fine. Like the loose powder is very, very fine. Okay, so this is with the pressed powder. This is without the pressed powder. I do feel like it did brighten up my under eye. I feel like I probably would want a shade for it to be a little bit lighter because I like a more of intense under eye, but I feel like this is pretty good for like a natural under eye, nothing ridiculous, even though like I said I do like more of extreme under eye. But I still think it's really, really appropriate for people who do not like the super bright under eye. So this is like a very good normal bright under eye. But is it good for the extreme people that like the bright under eyes? Not necessarily, just because the color, just the color. That's it. But I do feel like it definitely smoothed out my under eye even more and gave like a nice natural brightening. So I'm gonna do the other side. All right. So next part of this review is we're trying out the pressed bronzer and the pressed bronzer and the cream bronzer as well. So let me just pull my hair back. Okay, so I pulled the screen back a little bit that we can see my entire face because I'm going to be using the bronze duo. Like I said, it comes with the cream and pressed bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some details about the bronzer duo. This is their vegan bronzer duo. It's made of 50 grams cream bronzer and 9 grams pressed bronzer in one cute little dual pack like this. It's designed to add sun-kissed dimension to the face by using their signature layering technique, applying powder product on top of a cream texture. You're able to add the most three-dimensional definition to the face just from one compact. So the steps is to use a cream bronzer first. They said you can use a flat brush and then blend out with a fluffy brush. But if you want to do it faster, you can just use a fluffy brush right away. And then it says also this is optional, set it with the loose powder. So I'm going to actually use the duo that they gave me to set it. And then it said with a fluffy brush, apply the pressed bronzer over areas where you applied the cream bronzer. So I'm going to follow that. So I just want to show you guys again. So this is the cream bronzer. You have a lot of packaging, a lot of product. And I just want to compare it to the ABH bronzer. Like, this is the ABH bronzer. So this is a little bit more product, but this is the ABH cream bronzer as well. And then just like the other duo, you have the pressed powder with a mirror on top. So I don't have a flat brush with me right now because, like I said, I'm not home, but I'm going to use this brush. This is the Morphe E63 brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with my ABH A30 brush. So I'm going to do one side first. So I'm going to pull right here. I feel like I have to warm it up a little bit. So here. Oh, and I'm using the shade Holidays. And it smells, all their products smell really, really sweet. Like, it's a nice scent. Yeah, it's a really nice scent, actually. Gives me like Bath and Body Works vibes. So I'm going to do one side. So they said to apply it with the cream and then use a fluffy brush. So I'm going to apply it to cream like this. So one thing about the product so far, the cream bronzer, you really have to kind of swish your brush in it and the product just to get some product on it, because it is a little bit on the colder side. I feel like if I took some, maybe warmed it on the back of my hand, it would melt a lot better and apply a little bit easier. And now I'm just setting it with the setting powder from Jordana Ticia, their powder duo, because what they said as a optional step. And then now I'm going to go in with the powder bronzer, and I'm going in with my favorite brush. This is the Morphe M530 brush. I do have a code if y'all are interested. Everything will be in the description box below. And I'm going to apply the bronzer. So this is my face with the cream bronzer and pressed bronzer, and this is the side without it. So my thoughts about it, I just keep looking at my hair thinking I look like a crazy person. The only thing is, I feel like they sent me a shade darker. I feel like the shade up from this would be a little bit better, because I feel like it's giving me more contour than bronzer, and it's very cool tone in my opinion. Like, it's very, very cool tone and neutral. So yeah, it's definitely a neutral, cool tone bronzer. So it's not really adding warmth to my face. It's more like I would say contouring my face. So I feel like the shade up from this would be ideal for me. I'll ignore my wig lifting up. I want to see what's the one before Holidays. Okay, I think Vacation Ship or So Yacht would be better. No, definitely Vacation Ship. I feel like Vacation Ship would be better for me, only because this is a little bit on the cooler tone side and those two neutral for me. So it's giving me more of a contour than it's giving me warmth to my face. I feel like if someone's a little bit darker than me, it would be better. But I'm kind of missing the warmth aspect, because I'm going to just show you guys how it looks like on my hand. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's very, very neutral and not really adding warmth to the skin. So I wish it was more warm tone. Maybe had a little bit more like a little bit of orange, a little bit of a red in it. That's the only downfall, because I feel like I'm getting more of a contour than I am getting a bronzer. So I'm gonna finish off this side of my face, and then I'll come back to you about my final thoughts. Okay, so I finished off my makeup, add some lashes, some highlights, some blush, and everything like that. So I just want to wrap up this video. I don't want to talk too much. Just about my thoughts about these two products. So I absolutely love the powder set, the pressed powder and the loose powder set. I love it. I think it's such a genius idea. It's super compact. The fact you can carry this with you, and you know, it's not that, it's a regular size of a setting powder, but because it is a 2-in-1 plus a compact mirror, I think it's really great to have to carry with you for touch-ups and stuff like that. I love the setting powder. I love how fine it is and how it smoothed out my texture. And I love how the pressed powder, it brightened up my under eye, but not extremely exaggerating the under eye brightness. So if you're somebody that doesn't want to have extreme under eye brightness, I would definitely recommend this for you. If you are somebody that wants really intense brightness, I obviously go a shade up. But I think the caramel is perfect for me to wear on an everyday basis. If I want something more dramatic, I'll go for obviously a lighter shade. But for me, the caramel works perfectly for my skin tone, and I absolutely love this. So when it comes to the pressed bronzer and the cream bronzer, my only thing is, I feel like for the holidays, I feel like the cream bronzer was a lot more warmer than the pressed powder. The pressed powder was giving me very neutral, and that's why I feel like it kind of gave me, it didn't really warm up my skin like I wanted it to. It gave me more like a contour as opposed to a bronzer. So for me, this is good for not bronzing, for contouring. I do need something a little bit warm for me, but other than that, I do think the idea is amazing. The only thing is, I would probably take some product from the cream, maybe put on the back of my hand, warm it up, and then take the brush from my hand, the product from the back of my hand, and apply it to my face. That way it's a little bit more warmer and it blends in a lot easier, instead of just kind of swooshing it around to try to get it to warm up. I think you should just put some on the back of your hand. Like I said, the pressed powder, love the pressed powder, but just the color for me, the holidays, is just too neutral. I need something a bit warmer when it comes to bronzing, so this for me is more for contouring. Other than that, I think both products are very unique and very innovative. Jordana, I also want to say the smell, it smells really good, so I love the scent as well. But I absolutely really do love this duo. This one, like I said, I needed something more warmer in my opinion, but these are super innovative products. Jordana Ticia, thank you for sending me these products. I absolutely love them. I feel like this is something that I can definitely put in my kit. Even this is my kit as well, because it's so easy, 2-in-1. You can never go wrong with that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Well, not this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me any comments in the comment section box below, and all the products that I've used will be in the description box if you're curious. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys again another time. Bye.